talk investments, wealth sustaining and creation. While we approach investments, we need to remember one thing that is very important. It's a rule of thumb. Don't invest in what you don't understand. Only invest in what you have reasonable amount of control and access to. In other words, losing money in an investment that you do understand is most of the time safer than making money in an investment that you don't. Because an investment that you don't, if you do make money once and twice and thrice, you create something that is called survivorship bias, which is similar to what gamblers have. If they start their careers, if we can call it a career, by gambling, they do regularly tend to make money first time, make money second time, and then start losing, and then on to a losing streak that will be very dangerous. If they start their life by gambling and losing, they regularly stop it. So let's invest and avoid gambling. Now, to sustain wealth, you need, in average days where there is no hyperinflation, you need between 2 and 4% return. If your average return on a portfolio is 2 to 4% in regular days, you're sustaining wealth. You're not growing wealth, but that money is not losing buying power. Now, to start by growing wealth, we should achieve 8, 10, 15, 20% and higher. With high return comes more risk. Now, to avoid going into more risk without the right amount of return, we need to assess every investment, the risks and the returns, the possibilities in it before we start. Let's always consider that there is 10% of our money in a safe haven, call it in cash, and you can call it a security fund. A fund so that if things go rough, because it always may, you can tap into, but you don't tap into for any other reason. And then you have around 10 to 20%, depending on your life preferences and your age, and how would you treat opportunities in life, as money sitting on the side for opportunity capturing. So you get a new opportunity, it's interesting enough for you, you go for it, and that's exactly why you have that money on the side. That's around 30% of your portfolio. Call there is 5% to 10% of your portfolio in non-efficiencies. It's between transactions, it's in and out. That's 40% of your portfolio. The average amount of income that the rest of your portfolio should generate just to sustain wealth is around 8%. Now, if you make 8% of the rest of the portfolio, we assume that this part of the portfolio is not performing, although regularly money aside for opportunities make the most of what you earn in a good market, if you're in the right industry, if you're investing in the right assets and asset classes, and if you know how to do your picks, then you need to generate in the rest 8% to get an average performance of 4 to 5% in the rest of the portfolio, which is wealth sustaining. Now, to start growing wealth, you should earn more. One of the assets that do earn you more, and rarely, if any time, give you a negative return. Imagine you own equities in a company book value goes negative, and then you need to pay, or you have that as debt on every share you own. This doesn't regularly happen when you own a house or a home or a complex or a commercial building. So when we come to real estate, which is a major part of everyone's portfolio, we never say it should be the only part. There should be other parts of somebody else's portfolio. However, when it comes to me, knowing that that's the most I do understand, I prefer to have most of my money in real estate. When it comes to investing in real estate and generating 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe higher ROEs sometimes, we have sometimes an element of leveraging, which we talked about before and we will always talk about in the future. It's very important to understand. Invest where you understand, not only if you understand real estate, then you understand all real estate. Not really. You have a niche, you have a specific part that you do really understand. Invest in that. Some people understand an area, a city, a location, a street. Invest there and make the best out of it. Stay diversified. Never put all your eggs in one basket. That's another rule of thumb. Make the difference to your wealth and to your life. Make it a great day.